we're going to be doing a build with the new Radeon RX 9070. This is the Steel Legend Asrock. We will be using kind of an all-white theme to build, except for a couple things which we'll kind of point out. For CPU, we're not quite sure if we're going to go with the Ryzen 7700X or the 9700X. We'll see kind of when we get to building. For our RAM, we went with the DDR5 Delta T-Force Delta kit. That is a CL30 6000 megahertz kit, very popular kit for the white aesthetic. We were going with a budget kind of cooler here, mainly because I had it and I didn't want to buy another one. This is the Hyper 212 Halo White, which we've been using a lot with AM5 builds. Built with it in Vegas, built with it for my friend's build. The video will come out soon. The motherboard, we'll be using the B650 Aorus Elite AX power supply. We're going with the Lee 850 watt, I don't even know what this is, Edge Gold PSU. I don't know, $120, a little bit expensive for a power supply for only 850 watts, but we didn't really need the Edge version. We just needed the normal version. They didn't have the Edge version in stock at our local Micro Center, so I bought they didn't have the normal one, so I bought the Edge. And the reason I bought it was because it's the only white power supply that they had in stock that comes with all white cables, which you'll see in a minute here. I really didn't need all white cables because it's not going to be, this build will not be completely white. The case we're going with, this is the H6 Flow. The reason we're using it is because, one, I had it. I was going to use it for a different build. I didn't end up using it. But you'll see it has black cables for the front I/O panel and stuff like that. So we're kind of stuck using a white or some black cables. That's fine. You know, it's not 100% white build, but it'll look aesthetically good with the Asrock card and having RGB fans. What we should do, and to really show those off, is the vertical mount. And the little bit of research you did, the Cooler Master vertical mount should work with the H6 Flow. Let's start with boxing the B650 Aorus Elite motherboard. Okay, open the box up. Get this nice little Aorus motherboard with an anti-static bag. Take it out of the bag. So it comes with, it's kind of a silvery white color. It's not all white, but it's fine. It'll be plenty. I'm sure there'll be some silver on other aspects of the build. White covers here, a nice PCIe slot with a little bit of an extender here. It's kind of silver look M.2 cover. These are more M.2 slots in here and covered up, and 2 PCIe slots auxiliary for other things. It has this little extender on here to hopefully get past the graphics card, along with the CPU power being up here. The back side is kind of like the silver color, so it's not really a white color. It's kind of a silvery white color. Open this up. This is the 9700X. I don't know if you can even see it that low. Hopefully you can. 7700X, our CPU. Before we get too far, we do another recording check because go ahead and pop the thing open. Just move this little thing, pop it up, drop our CPU in, close it down. As we clamp this down, should pop off our little cover. We're going to go ahead and set that to the side. We're going to save this on our motherboard box just in case we take the motherboard out in the future for warranty reasons or whatever. We will put that back in our motherboard box. Click on boxing. Guess what else do you have? These are RGB fans in the front. That means to you, like the other ones. Good. Showing anti-static bag. We're making a mess over here. So there it is. There's the card with the plastic cover on it. 2 PCIe slots on it. RGB header. LEDs on and off. You have a little switch. You can change the LED on and off for, I'm guessing, the front panels and this side here. Yeah, that's about it. There's not much. I mean, 3 triple fan looks like every other graphics card, except it's white metal backplate. This blow-through design. For our RAM, we're gonna go ahead and open it. I kind of forgot about drives. We go with a 1 terabyte Western Digital SN580. It's the black one. It's the Gen 4 support. Not the fastest thing in the world, but I had it laying on the shelf. Do the M.2 first, I guess. Might as well. Going to remove the M.2 cover. We're going to use the top slot because it's fast. We're gonna use it here. Slip it in the hole. To mount these down, you just kind of put it in there. Oh, it's functional. And then you have to remove this little cover here, heatsink cover. Little pad here. Go ahead and remove that. You slide it back in the hole. Drop it down. So we're going to remove these things. We're going to put our cooler in now. The KBX stuff I have to order. So this is pretty good. The Corsair stuff, it's just too gooey for me. It's not like, it's okay. I'm going to take all our side panels off. Available to make content in. And put our motherboard in there. So if you look at it now with the cooler on it, it makes our motherboard almost look gray. So it's all right. It'll look okay at the end. This motherboard has a rear I/O already built in. Doesn't have any kind of thing on it. Does. So some of my have to put it in set first before we put this in, but this one has it built in. So we'll go ahead and slide that down, line it up, and then start putting your screws in there. One more screw, 2 more screws to put in here. 2 more screws to put in, then we can stand the case back up, and I'll just build it too. Let's install our fans. 2 on top, 1 on the rear for exhaust, and these ones over here will be intake. These are not reverse blades or anything like that, so we're just gonna look at this on the inside of the case. Should probably be different. Lee 850E, 850 OG Edge Gold PSU. Let's do an unboxing real quick of this. See what it comes with. Blind box. Slides open. You get a thank you for your purchasing card. You get a smashed but functional user manual. Power supply textured to the fan shroud. Comes off. Oh, a little cleanable cover. That's cool. The Lee bag here. Oh, it comes with a black power cable. That's kind of disappointing. All right, so let's go with the connectors we need. So we need the CPU PCIe connectors. Yes, we need these. So there's that. Is it a daisy chain one? It is a daisy chain one. That's fine. I hope we don't have. I don't know if they're not all daisy chain. Here's your Molex connectors. See, these are very bluish colored, but this one is. See, like this almost yellow. I don't know if it comes with our camera. Our camera's not the best. But yeah, it's like a bluish color. It's like a yellowish color. Yeah. Is what it is. PCIe connector, PCIe, PSU. So this is a PCIe without a daisy chain on it. So that's nice. Hopefully we have 3 of those because that would be nice. PCIe again without the daisy chain on it. So we have 2 without daisy chain, 1 with the daisy chain so far. It's the CPU power. It's the Molex, or this is a SATA power. PCIe to PSU. So this is another one. So we have 3 of these. So this would be nice if you don't want to do the daisy chain option with like 2 and a, if you only have a 2. If you only have a dual power card, I think ours is dual power, so we can go away with the daisy chain. But if you have like a triple, like a 3 PCIe slot card, a 3 PCIe card, or you have, which just comes with the 12 volt high power, but let's say you have 12 volt high power and you wanted to use the adapter, then you have these. So that's cool. So the 3 of those. More SATA powered connectors. These are actually different. Actually, this is pretty cool. So you get the one that's kind of connected together, kind of smaller, or you get one that's kind of separated out, which is cool. That's cool. A little bit thankful. This right here is another CPU power. Oh, this is the CPU power, other pin one. So you have 2 of these. You have one that's connected together for CPU power, so that's in your bigger connector. And then if you have a 4-pin extra or a 8-pin extra, whatever you have the option. That's cool. You have another SATA power, so that's cool. A little bit thankful, or a little bit kind of thought out a little bit if you need it. So if you have a 2 connector card or one connector, if you have a 1 PCIe connector card, like a smaller or like a low voltage card, which actually we have one right here. So let's say you only have 1 PCIe connector, like this B580 does. You can always connect it with 1 and not have to have multiple wires. Better cable management. So you have a 2 slot or a 2 PCIe connector card, which we have right here in our 9070XT. Like the different colors of white, they're just different whites. This is like a grayer white. It's a whiter white, like a blue white. It's just the problems with white builds. So I can install our power supply. So it's pretty easy to install the power supplies. Most power supplies are easy. The easiest thing you want to do is make sure your fan is facing outward, so you get more airflow in the back here. And you slide it in. We're going to take this out, connect the PSU side to the PSU side that says CPU, and we're going to use the top slot just because it's going to look nicer. I think going to be very much 50 shades of white. Not 50 shades, but you know, much different shades of white. But oh well. I complained about it. I've complained about it a couple times in this video, but you know, part of what you have to deal with when doing white. If you want a white PC, you have to deal with the white PC problem, which is different shades. I'll use CPU connector. Go ahead and get that out, and then we're gonna do our 24-pin main connector, and then we will do our PCIe connector. Actually, we'll put our vertical mount in, which we'll have to figure that out. I've never done one before. PSU, put that next to it as well. And we'll do our 1 SATA power for our. So let's go ahead and split this real quick. Oh, we have to slide it. Slide some way. Yep, sure it slides. Sure you slide it out. Oh yeah, pull it back. Oh, it sucks. It kind of sucks, but here's what it is. Oh, which one do we need? We need a. I can't even see. I'm blind. I'm legally blind. We need two. They're the same. They're not the same. So I need a square in the bottom left-hand corner or non. We need a square in the bottom right-hand corner, which would be the left-hand corner for me. So I need this one. So I need this one to go through. Oh yeah. We need this one to go through. Here, yonder. The frick. Okay. And then we will wire this back, make sure this looks good. We'll do cable management later, probably off camera, just because this case is going to be a lot to cable manage, but it's fine. All right, let's do our 24-pin. So even like the zip tie is a different color than the cables. All right, so let's go ahead and it's long as hell. Put our two connectors in, which go at the bottom here. Until they click. Until they click. And we're trying to figure out what hole is going to be the best one to go in. Top one. The top hole, top slot. Top slot, top hole, whatever you call it. And we're going to bring it around. Bring it through. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. I'm going to slide this out. This is yellow. I'm going to bring it out anyway. Kind of help pull some of the cables back. These cables are long. Cables are long as hell. We're going to try and sneak them back. Let's go to the other side and kind of help to kind of guide them out. Oh, damn. This one's probably going to be a wiring nightmare at the end. I'll be honest, this is going to be a cabling nightmare. Ugh. Okay. Looks good. Needs to be tightened, but it needs to be tighter. It's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and put our PCIe connector in, and then we'll put our vertical mount in, and we should be pretty much good to go. Alright, let's talk about something aesthetically pleasing. Most other times you build a PC, you're going to mount your graphics card like this. You're going to see it at the side of the card. In this build we're currently doing, we're mounting our card like this. One of the only options we found that seems to be the better option for one, availability, and two, price, and three, for kind of performance. We'll talk about the performance side of things in a second. Is this vertical mount graphics, the vertical graphics card mount from Cooler Master. Two reasons we think it's better for performance is you have this little slider thing, a little slider part that you can move the graphics card from closer to the side of the case or further from the side of the case, so more to the motherboard. So that's going to be a helpful feature, I think, in terms of just building it in different cases for different thicknesses of graphics. Thicknesses when it comes to graphics cards. It's pretty simple though. It's kind of this thing is kind of expensive. It's $50, so it's a little, I think, on the expensive side. It shouldn't be $50, but you know, because all it is a riser cable and a bracket. But it is what it is. If you want to do aesthetic stuff, you have to pay aesthetic prices. So it adjusts left to right. So let's say I want it to be more toward the motherboard, I would slide it all the way in, more toward the side of the case that way. So that's helpful. There's a little screw adjusts it. It also, I don't know what this thing does. I think this also is for, no, this works. It's supposed to spin, I think. Yeah, this locks, unlocks. So this unlocks, unlocks. This is now for your length of your card. So you can mount your length of your card also differently. That's kind of cool. So it only fits, another thing too, it only fits up to a triple fan. Oh, it comes apart. I don't know if you can use it for something. No, you can use it without it. So it only supports up to a triple fan, or a triple slot card, or triple card, which we only have a dual slot card, which is nice. So it'll fit. This kind of just slides on here like so. How it normally does into your case. It'll fit in your case. Looks like that. Looks like that inside your case. So that's cool. It'll look like that when it's in your case. It'll look like this. So that's kind of cool. It'll look like that. It's in your case. It'll look like that. Opposed from going from like that to like that. All right. And the reason why we're doing it with this specific card is because it has RGB fans on it. So instead of having RGB fans that are pointing down, we will do that. So let's go ahead and slide this back together now that I disassembled it. Let's go ahead and reassemble it. If I can figure out how to. I don't want that. Okay. For how to reassemble it. All right. So yeah, that's cool. So let's go ahead and grab our case, put it up here, and we'll install it real fast for the riser cable. I don't know if we put the riser cable in before or after, but I guess we put it in before, I think. Riser cable comes in the white version. It comes with its white and gray, which, why is it gray? I don't know. I didn't design it. And then I'm guessing the black version comes with the black cable. It comes with some screws you can use. So we're gonna go ahead and install this first. So this goes in the graphics cards, or the motherboard side. This goes in the graphics mount side. So we're gonna slide this in. I'm guessing it goes in like so. Slides through the middle, kind of. No, yeah. Slides through the middle. Go here. So it does have the normal connector, like a normal PCIe slot. It's a Gen 4 slot, so it's not a Gen 5. So if you have a Gen 5 motherboard, definitely look for a Gen 5 version of a riser cable if they make any, and try to connect it to this mount. If it should be compatible, maybe they'll come out with a V4. It'll have PCIe 5.0. Currently, there's not one that I've seen available from Cooler Master, at least. Maybe there is coming, or maybe this isn't a popular enough product for them to make it happen. But we'll see. But now that hopefully more GPU manufacturers decide to, make cooler or better fan cards. Hopefully, they make better cards in general with coolers. But yeah. Another thing that would be nice to Cooler Master on this thing would be if it had little holes in it that help to line this up. It'd be helpful. It'd be helpful to have that option, to have two little holes on it to help line these up. Held it in there and then you put your screws in. I wonder if you're supposed to take it apart before you put it in. I don't know. I don't read the instructions. I'm sure they're here. They're right here. We have the instructions, I think, but we don't use them because we don't use them. I think I'm more of a fly by the seat of your pants and figure it out. And if you do it wrong and it works, then did you do it wrong or did you do it right? Maybe they had their instructions wrong. Okay, that is a little bit annoying that you have to. This needs to be just a little bit longer because your PCI slot is kind of in your way. That's already closed. Yeah, it's closed. PCI slot's kind of in the way to put your screw in if you have, normal sized fingers. Which I don't even have big fingers. I think I have normal size, maybe small, maybe on the smaller side of fingers. But whatever, just what it is. Yeah. Just install this. Let's actually install this first. Install this first. It's a pain in the freaking rear end. I don't know why. Holy shit. Now I want it fit. What the hell would I do now? What do I do now? I want it fit now. Is still the cooler in the way? I hope not. I was like, I hope freaking not. You're trolling me that the cooler's in the way, are you really? That's like the cooler's in the way of it. There it is. Okay, sure it's all the way connected in. Okay, it's all the way slipped in, right? Should be. Slide this in. Hey, there we go. Ooh, the GPU cooler is really close. Maybe we should have went with an AIO. Maybe we should have went with an AIO with this build, but it's okay. Should we slide in part of it? We're not sliding in part of it. Should we slide in more? Sounds so weird. Doesn't sound very good to me. Yeah. And we should slide it in. Okay. Okay. Well, this wasn't the best idea because we should have went with AIO apparently because our cooler is really close to this and our PCI connectors are really close to the cooler. It's okay, but should have went with went with an AIO. We're gonna go with actually because of that reason now. We will probably go with the daisy chain option. I'm thinking. I don't really like the daisy chain option, but we're gonna go with the daisy chain option for now. If we decide to change it, we will. But I think for now we're gonna go with the daisy chained PCIe connector because they're connected to each other and it's hard to freaking get them in there. But Jesus, this is stupid. Why did I do a riser cable? That was dumb. But it's gonna look cool, I think, when it's done. That was dumb, but it looks cool. Why would I ever do a riser? Never do a riser cable again. Just kidding. I probably will. I actually like the look of it. I don't mind the look of it. Where's the I can't see. I can't see Johnny Brown. I can't see Johnny Charlie Brown. I can't see. Charlie, get out of my way, Charlie. I can't see. I cannot see. I cannot see. I can't see to see what I'm doing, Charlie. I can go this way more. Let's go this way more. We're bringing it out more a little bit. There we go. As long as I can get into the connectors, I'm good. All I have to get to is the connectors. Okay, so Charlie bit my finger and it hurt me. So like I said, this looks ugly with the wires like this, but it is what it is. We will kind of make it work. Oh damn! Jesus Christ, dude! Jesus, help me, Jesus, help me! I should have plugged this in out before. What am I doing here? Cool with the power bar. Oh yeah, oh yeah! Look how fancy that is. Except for it's kind of a little bit ugly, but it's fine. All right. Management we'll do later, but we will for right now. We'll plug this up and we will put in the BIOS and probably call this video a day because probably post pictures of it because this has been a little bit of a long video probably at this point. And yeah, kind of getting heavy. This PC gets heavy. It's getting kind of heavy. I ain't gonna cap. Ain't gonna kiss it. Ain't gonna cap. Ain't gonna do it. All right, power on. We did it. She alive. Forgot to film an outro for this video. I forgot to. We finished this build, 9070, 9700X. Kind of an all white aesthetic build with the vertical mount. Looks pretty good, I think. Not, looks pretty nice. Could look better, but right now it looks all right. I don't know how boot light's still on, but we will figure that out here shortly. We will do a video on how to set up a PC, kind of different things to look forward to, or look at, different things like that. It might have a boot light on because maybe it doesn't have support for 9000 series. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do some investigating, figure that out. I'll mess around with it later. But for right now, we will end it out here. If you enjoyed this video, I know we're taking a little bit of a break from the B580 content, which we have more coming. We're going to use it for a week, which we've already kind of done. We have to finish that video up. Right now, we're going to do some more 9070 content. So this is our build for the 9070. Probably a build guide, but it's kind of a cool build with it. With the Steel Legend card. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you want to find more videos like this, consider subscribing. Like this video, leave a like, comment other videos you want to see me do either with this card, a different card we have, different build guides we have. We have a couple more builds we have planned. So we'll do those eventually whenever we get to them. So yeah, thanks for watching. I actually wanted to